I swear it looked like I saw somebody walking right over there. Kind of have a trifecta of spooky here. We're surrounded by a train track, and we're of course sitting on a bedrock of limestone. There's obviously well water, spring water running through here. It's haunted.
Whoa. Somebody just said ghosts.
I'm Jane. I love history and storytelling.
My name is Bert, and I like the technical side of paranormal investigations.
And with our good friend and psychic medium Lauren Moss providing remote guidance from Michigan. We gather lore from history and use modern science to investigate the paranormal. The baby? Because you can't have one without the other. Unearthly, history, and paranormal investigation. In the late 1800s, San Antonio, like most railroad towns across America, hopped onto the wellness craze of soaking in mineral water. The practice known as the water cure inspired 20 states across America to become known as spa villages to travelers and respite seekers. By 1930, the country had over 2,000 water cure locations where guests could experience treatments ranging from a simple soak in the waters to a regimented therapeutic experience monitored by doctors. Medical minds of the time believed the minerals in the water, including sulfur, could heal any ailment from rheumatism to cancer. According to the stone tape theory, water and iron can act as storage places for energy, trauma, and past events. The Hot Wells ruins are nestled around the iron train track that used to bring visitors to the hot springs, as well as the San Antonio River, creating a metaphysical hotbed for activity. Discovered accidentally in 1892, the 104-degree water that smelled strongly of sulfur was deemed unsuitable for nearby facilities. Entrepreneurs eager to be a part of the water cure craze opened a resort in 1893 to sell the experience generated from the 180,000 gallons that came from the spring each day. Unfortunately, the resort burned to the ground in 1894. Soon after, another Victorian-style hot springs resort was built on the site. This second incarnation of the resort was far more extravagant than its predecessor. The facility boasted a bathhouse, 3 large swimming pools, and 45 private rooms that featured private porcelain tubs. During its time of operation, many famous people came to San Antonio to experience the water cure, including Theodore Roosevelt, Will Rogers, Charlie Chaplin, and Sarah Bernhardt. Business took a hit during World War I. During Prohibition, the resort saw more loss of business and eventually closed its doors. In 1923, it was converted into the El Dorado School, and the hotel served as student dorms until it burned down on January 17, 1925. Years later, the grounds became a trailer and lodging park until that closed in 1977. Another devastating fire became part of the ground's history in 1988 when lightning struck the towers of the old spa and gutted the entire building. A final fire was added to its legacy on October 20th, 1997, when it was burned down by an arsonist. After 20 years and myriad plans to develop the site, this local treasure has resurrected into its current splendor as a green space and trail.
So we're on our way to the Hot Wells ruins, early investigation. Let's check it out.
I don't know. I started playing music because I was thinking about at Art House how we kind of brought the spirits together when we played that Al Green song. And the first thing that popped up was Ella Fitzgerald, and I started playing Paper Moon because there's a line in it that says, it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. And I think they kind of got a kick out of it. I just got this real light feeling in the car. I started laughing out of nowhere. So. And I'm still a little giddy from it. I've been dancing in the parking lot while you've been doing drone shots.
Yeah, that was the least stressful drone session I've ever done.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. And then I picked up my smoky quartz too and put on the cloak of invisibility.
Yeah. So we're right by a train track.
So we kind of have a trifecta of spooky here. We're surrounded by train tracks. I'm guessing if it's Texas, it's probably iron.
Especially being so old.
The building is made out of limestone, and we're of course sitting on a bedrock of limestone. And then also with it being a hot springs hotel, at one point there's obviously spring water running through here, sulfuric spring water running through here. It's the trifecta of spooky, as we say. So we're gonna see if anybody wants to talk, if anybody's available, if they just want to hang out and listen to music with us. Like, down to chill, ghosts, down to chill. See, I'm giddy from it.
Now, nobody died in the fires, so that's interesting from a haunting standpoint, but it's not always about death. Sometimes it's places that people loved that they choose to stick around. The spirit of a woman who used to work there is still there peering out her favorite window at the sunset.
So I can tell you that there is absolutely some kind of a presence here, and it's friendly.
Come to find, a possibility of what could make San Antonio and Hot Wells ruins so haunted is that it sits directly on a point of what is called a ley line. Ley lines are lines that crisscross around the globe that are dotted with other monuments and landforms and carry with them supernatural energy. And where these lines and point intersect, there are believed to be pockets of concentrated energy that is said to reside in these areas.
So yeah, I kind of want to go around to the back of the building and open it up.
Yeah.
Start playing some music for him.
Okay.
I haven't really responded to that. Maybe just a little bit.
Alright, let's keep on.
Put a hand on my back for a minute. Just like on my lower back, like they wanted to dance. That was just really distinctly a hand.
Oh, wow.
And it didn't feel threatening, it didn't feel scary. It was just like, hey, you want to dance? He started the music.
Yeah, I'd say like we just take advantage of this time where there's nobody here.
Okay. So we are at the Hot Wells ruins here in San Antonio. We've been playing a little music for the spirits. They seem to be reacting to it. I thought I felt a hand on my back earlier, so we'll just see if anybody wants to talk. So before we open this up, we've already prayed up and all that stuff. So, you know, you can't attach to us. You know, we're surrounded and you can't harm us. But if you want to talk, this is going to turn on and make some really loud noise. It's probably going to sound kind of weird on your end. It definitely sounds weird on my end. But if you come up and talk to me and make a noise, I can hear you through this.
All right, starting the session at Hot Wells ruins in San Antonio.
Hey, there you are again. Did you want to talk to me? You want to?
Little did we know, the spirits here would be setting this direct response as the standard for the rest of the investigation.
Did you want to talk to me? You want to? You want to? Well, let's start by introducing ourselves. My name's Jane. This is Bert. What's your name? Can you hear me?
Oh, it sounded like,
Can you tell me where you are?
Whoa.
In the ground? You are, okay. Can you tell me where you are? Like, other than the ground, tell me where you are.
What is your name?
Did you stay in this hotel?
Oh.
It was an Indian? It sounds like it's an Indian something. What do you... Keep talking to me. Just keep telling me stuff.
It's the same voice. I came through like 3 times.
You're doing really good, whoever this is. If you could give me a name.
Sounds like a man.
Yeah. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me where we are right now? Oh, it's a hotel. There he is again.
Yeah.
Where are you? Can I come stand next to you?
If there's a male here, what is your name? Whoa.
There's a woman too.
Sound like Ingrid. Whoa.
There's a woman too.
Sound like Ingrid.
Is there an Ingrid here? Is that what I heard? Yeah.
Whoa.
Where are you, Ingrid?
After reviewing the footage, this EVP was caught on camera audio, and neither of us would whistle like this during an investigation.
So the 2 people I'm talking...
Radio.
Yeah. Did you work here or did you stay at the hotel?
Sound like it's fine, and then something else.
Do you mind if I'm here talking to you? Is it okay with... Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, what if I come sit down over here on this bench? Would you want to come talk to me? That'd be fun.
Whoa.
Alright. What do you want to tell me? Can you... Let's just play. Can you move something? Like, can you move a little rock or something? I can try to.
Whoa.
So we've got Ingrid, and I can't really tell if, sir, you said your name or not, but I feel like you probably have, and I just couldn't understand it. I'm sorry.
Good luck.
I know, I'm a little slow. I'm trying to understand you though.
Looks like the same male voice again.
Tell me where I'm sitting right now. What is this? It's full. Okay. It's the pool.
Oh wow. Yeah, that does sound like cool.
Tell me where I'm sitting right now. What is this? It's full. Okay. It's the pool. What side of the pool am I on?
On this side.
On this side. Okay, but is this the gentleman's side or is this the lady's side? Gents. Alright.
Sound like a man too.
So if I go over to the ladies' side, can I talk to Ingrid? Are we still divided up like that? Maybe.
I swear they wouldn't want to like swim together being a resort.
Hello.
Oh.
Have we been talking? I think there's somebody new. There was a man. That's just radio. I swear it looked like I saw somebody walking right over there. Who's walking over there?
There's been reports of people seeing.
Nobody.
And it's been ladies, they said. She doesn't want to be seen, but you don't
Why
know.
don't you want to be seen? Are you embarrassed?
We can see sometimes.
You want a cigarette? Yeah. If I go get a cigarette out of the car, do you want to smoke it? I'm going to turn off my machine so I can go get you a cigarette, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, let's go get him a cigarette. So we're going to
Wow.
go to the car, get the ghost a cigarette, because somebody wants to talk to us.
See what happens.
And I've got, it's hot, but I've got chill bumps all over me. Like, look at my legs.
Oh wow.
I've got chill bumps all over me.
I hope you
And
guys
it's
could see that.
hot out here. Like, I'll kind of go
my
towards the
God.
light. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I have and they're going from like about the middle of my back where I felt that hand down. Okay, so walking back to the car to get a cigarette for a ghost. Because that's what we do.
And like, all I've heard is just how much San Antonio is so haunted.
She proving it.
Yeah.
She right. She's spooky, that girl. Alright, so we don't have cigarettes in the car. We thought we did. I thought I did. Bert's not a smoker, and I guess I'm not really a smoker anymore either because I don't have cigarettes in the car. So we're going to try to make nice with whoever we just talked to and explain to them that I thought I had a cigarette. I will bring them a cigarette later. We'll have to go procure some because I don't have any. I don't have any. So
We'll see if they get angry or...
we'll just see.
Yeah, hopefully they'll forgive us and we can just
Yeah.
move
I
on.
was about to say the worst thing they can do is not talk, but we know better.
Yeah,
We know
they're
better than that. They got options. So we'll see. Alright. I'm gonna go back over to that same bench.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Place is
start
so...
my recorder going before. Alright, so let's go get a second.
It's like, how can this place not be haunted?
Alright. So I don't know if y'all heard how much you heard. I thought I had a cigarette in the car. I do not. But I will bring you a cigarette back later if you'll talk to me right now. You just kind of have to trust me. Ow. Okay, you just kind of have to trust me and you can't get mad at me. So I'm going to turn on my device again. I'm going to turn on this machine that I have. It's going to make noise. And I hope you'll forgive me and want to talk to me. Hey!
Hey.
Immediately. Okay, do you forgive me for not having a cigarette? Now, if you want, this is kind of like a cigarette. You just have to come suck on it. I'm going to leave it open and the light... Oh, wow. I know. If you can pull on it, this light will light up and show me that you took a drag of it. And you're welcome to have some of it. Okay, what's that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a cigarette. It's what cigarettes look like in the future.
I think they like you. Like, they're already, like, you're one of them, the pool girls with them.
We're on the ladies' side of the pool.
Oh, we are.
So, you are. Can you tell me your name? No, you stinker. Why not? Why won't you tell me your name?
It's long, for a long time, long technically, or something.
It's the wrong time.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Edwin? No. Those sound like radio.
I kind of want to switch it over to AM
Yeah.
and see if we get less.
What is that?
Alright, hang on just a second. Pause for just a second. This might be easier for you.
Whoa.
Okay. You gotta be
Yeah.
a little bit louder though if you want me to hear you.
I've never heard voices come through the AM.
Although we don't catch what it says at the time, this next response is astonishing and shows how intelligent these spirits are.
Hey! Hey! You like this one, don't you? Uh-huh. Can we talk? I want to know who touched my back earlier. A man? Okay. What man touched my back earlier? Is he a nice man? Cold? He's a cold man?
It's either cold or old.
He's old.
Old.
Okay. Was he being flirty or was he being mean? I guess I should ask. Was he being fresh? Yes?
Popping a feel.
Does he do that to women that come here? Yep.
Yes.
Who are you?
That was probably him.
Uh-huh. I've got chills on my legs again and I'm standing in the sunlight.
Miss?
Somebody's consistently trying to come through right there. Hey, the guy that touched me, I want to talk to you. The old guy.
And your phone's recording, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's still recording. Who are you? Joe?
After this direct response comes through the spirit box, listen to Jane's audio as she repeats his name.
Joe? Joe? Joe?
Now this could be a technical coincidence, but immediately after, we capture this disembodied voice by our mic that says, "Hey."
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are? Who are you? Can you tell me who you are? Did you work in the hotel? No, ma'am. Did you stay in the hotel?
Long time.
Uh-huh. How long have you, well, you've been here for a long time.
Good.
Yes, okay.
Think they-
When did you get here? was Joe earlier? Yes? Good. Can you tell me your last name, Joe? D? Hey, Joe, tell me where you are, and I'll walk over to you. Tell me where you are. Are you by that rock over there that I was looking at earlier? Tell me where you are and I'll walk over to you. It's haunted.
Whoa.
Are there a bunch of people here with you, Joe, or just a few?
Right?
Are you here by yourself? No? Okay. I am.
That's that same kind of like sensual sounding voice.
Was that the lady that wanted the cigarette? Da? She said her name was Ingrid and she responded with Da.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Do you speak English, Ingrid?
More. That's a higher pitch voice.
Do you want to drag on my cigarette?
Yeah. Man, they love their cigarettes.
Okay. I will bring you one later. I'll have to go get some. I don't have any on me right now, but I have this cigarette machine.
It's shaking right now.
I know. I feel like my hand's getting cold. Like, it feels like somebody's trying to get my, like, you know how a kid, like, gets your attention, like, mommy, mommy, mommy. That's I'm getting, like, mommy hand over here. And, like, even when I'm, like, you can see my thumb still shaking. Hey, Adrian, I got a question. If I'm over on the gents side, the boys' side, why can I hear you on the guys' side? Can I talk to Joe again?
Not now.
Huh?
It sounded like not now in that same kind of sensual voice.
You need to take a break?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to turn this off for a second, and I'm going to let you get a little break, okay?
Yeah, I clearly heard yes. Like that's such a.
And it was yes, ma'am, over and over again when I would ask. I'm like, yes, yes.
Wow.
I think Joe worked here.
Yeah, let's see the stuff. That would.
I think he worked here.
And then the women's voices were like.
Real distinct.
It was like right when we were over there too. In this place, you could just tell so much has happened here. Well, what do you think?
I think I need to sit down for a second because my whole body's kind of doing that thing that my hand was doing, but I think I could do another session if I just sit for a second, like sip my coffee or something.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do more. My whole body's kind of doing that thing that my hand was doing.
I don't want you to like.
No, I'm
lose
okay.
too much energy now.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. So that was a good little session there. I don't
I need
think.
to get off the ground for a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think we talked to 2 spirits maybe while we were there. Definitely more than that, but 2 came through repeatedly. There was a guy, I think his name is Joe, when we go back and review. Hopefully that's consistent with what he said. Who are you? Joe. And then a woman named Ingrid. And when Ingrid would respond to us, it was very, like, directive. Like, she wanted a cigarette. She wanted to drag the cigarette. She would only really talk if there was a cigarette involved. And she also said, like, she would respond, like, in kind of broken German a little bit. Like, Da came through a couple of times.
Yeah.
And then also Joe, I get the feeling that Joe would have worked here because he kept saying yes ma'am over and over to me.
Yes'm.
And yes'm, specifically yes'm, not even like yes ma'am, yes'm. And he was the one that like touched my back and everything, which I'm like, all right, that's a little forward of you if you worked here. But I don't think a moneyed man of this time period that would have been like a business owner around San Antonio or even a guest at the hotel, because there were such rich and famous people that came here, I don't think they would have said yes ma'am to me. I think somebody that worked here would have said yes'm or yes ma'am to me.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know, I also get the feeling that like employees would probably be more likely to stay around if they're associated with the hotel versus like people that stayed here kind of transiently, or not transiently, but weren't here as long to expel as much energy. And I also kind of get the feeling that Ingrid might be a sex worker, because she shut down pretty dang quickly when I didn't have a cigarette. And really only wanted to talk to me when I mentioned a cigarette, which reminded me a lot of the sex worker at the Faust that was flirting with you, that shut down talking to us until we gave her 50 cents, and then she was like perky. What do you think?
I think we should go back, at least try to do one more session, and then let them know that we don't have cigarettes, because we didn't mean to
Something we couldn't deliver.
entice them. So like we should at least just go back and finish the session and then wrap it up with a prayer.
I think if we went over to the side of the building, Joe might talk to us more, because that's where I first felt him.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. It was like right when we turned that corner. Okay, let's go check that out.
Yeah, play a little more music for him or something.
Right, like right at the same spot. Yeah.
Yep, that's right here.
Cool.
So what I was gonna say before the train fired up behind us is it didn't feel like a push, like I've felt a push on my back before. It kind of felt like, you know, when you're dancing with somebody and they kind of guide you with that one hand on your lower back, it kind of felt like that, like kind of just being guided. So I played a little Ella Fitzgerald for him again while the train was going by. So I'm gonna fire up my recorder. Got the recorder going. Turning on the spirit box on the AM frequency. Hey Joe. Yes'm. You want to talk again? Okay.
Like, of course, maybe?
Of course. Is it harder for you to talk when the train's going by?
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
Does it help you? Does it help you when the train goes by? Why did you grab my back?
Sure.
What about me?
Ready?
Oh, thank you.
I was thinking that too, like in my head.
You're welcome, he said. Can you tell me what you look like? I want to know what you look like. Are you taller than me? No.
I'm like a little girl.
Hey, Joe. Are you taller than me, Joe? Yeah. My eyes are blue. What color are your eyes? Green.
Whoa.
My eyes are blue. What color are your eyes? Green.
Whoa.
Green.
Whoa.
My hair's red. What color is your hair? Gray.
Oh.
Is your hair gray, Joe? That matches up. They said he was old earlier. Can you tell me what kind of clothes you have on? No? Okay. Black. Are you wearing shoes? You forgot? Okay. Are you wearing a tie, like a bow tie or a necktie?
Polo?
A polo?
There's no bolo tie.
You're wearing a bolo tie? So you're pretty new if you're wearing a bolo tie.
Yeah.
Are you a cowboy, Joe? No.
Sound like bolo.
Were you a businessman?
Yeah.
No.
You raise cattle?
Did you own farmland around here? Ingrid, is that you? You want to talk, don't you? Hey, Ingrid. Oh. Yeah. Here. Pass it on.
Hey Joe, I know you like talking to Jane, but you can talk to me. I'm a good buddy. You still here? Hi. Hi, my name is Bert, Joe. Very good to meet you.
See if Ingrid will talk to you, like flirt with her.
Hey Ingrid, how you doing? Just wait until that passes. That was the end of it. Ingrid, are you here? Are you still here? Sound like it's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like it's a ghost. Mm-hmm. Yep. So do you guys know you're still here? You can interact with people? Tell me more. Keep on talking. Pretty butterfly.
Joe, will you talk to Bert, please?
Joe, talk to me. You tried?
Joe, tell Bert where you are right now.
Sounds like really quiet. Ingrid? Joe. Okay. What's up, Joe? This is my lady Jane and me. We're here to like talk to you and see why you're here.
Because I want to be.
You want to be? That's cool, man. This is a really cool spot. We really appreciate you letting us talk to you. Of course.
After this, we stopped receiving responses through the spirit box until I hand the device back to Jane.
Can I give you back to Jane?
Hey, Joe. Do you want to talk to me some more? Hey, tell me about this stuff over here. What are these things? Can you tell me what these are? Roses.
Oh, wow.
Do you like all the flowers around here?
Sounded like you said kiss. Or like kiss you.
You want to kiss me?
It was a second ago, but. Yeah, I said, sounded like it again. It was like kiss.
Well, you know you can't kiss me because we're on different planes, right? Can you see Ingrid? Do y'all ever interact? Are you here by yourself, Joe? I'm not gonna kiss you. I heard him say, please. I'm gonna walk over by that rock.
Yeah, that was calling your name earlier.
Alright, what? I'm sorry, that was disrespectful. Why'd you want... Why do you want me over here? Whoa, okay. Which way? This way? This way. This way? This way? Okay. Why do you want me by this rock? Okay. Are you touching my leg right now? Stop again. Sure. Tell me, is there something you want me to see over there?
It's fine.
It's fine. You just wanted to see if you could get me over there? You did.
I was going to say, that might have been his making out spot.
Was this your making out spot, Joe? That's funny because when I was here earlier, I didn't want to say it, but I was like, I'm definitely picking up on some sexual energy, like right over here.
Yeah, I mean it's right outside. They could have came out here to like enjoy it. Smoke.
Is this your little sneak? Yup. You were a ladies' man, weren't you, Joe? Yep.
That's why he was asking for a kiss. He probably was pretty straightforward with women.
It's the product of your time, weren't you, buddy? Do you want to tell me anything else before I go, Joe? I'm about to leave, so get it out if you want to hear it.
Alright, we probably asked a lot of you. We have asked a lot of you.
Alright, I'm gonna turn my machine off, Joe.
That's kind of adorable. He liked you.
Yeah, I did.
You could tell.
Ingrid was done with her.
Yeah, I think she left a little bit ago.
Yeah, but he liked me.
Yeah.
That was cool. Well, thank you for whoever talked to us today. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you for helping us understand more. I've got chill bumps on my legs again.
Again, like, that's such a...
You're a leg man, aren't you?
It's an interesting spot to have chills.
Alright, we're going to close down this session. Thank you for letting us be here. Thank you for sharing space with us. And stay here. can't come with us, can't follow me, can't follow Bert, can't follow our equipment, can't attach to us or our equipment. We appreciate your time, we appreciate your help, we appreciate your understanding. But now's the time for us to part.
Given that this was one of our best day investigations to date, we can only imagine what happens here when eyes aren't around. We leave Hot Wells in San Antonio with some of the best evidence we'll probably ever capture. We've learned so much, but even more so, felt the presence of the many spirits that inhabit this dynamic city.